Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing trick or treat. Is it a trick or a treat? Happy Halloween, by the way, a blessed Samhain as well. We're going to see if this year you're going to get a trick or a treat or a little bit of both. So what I've done here is I have 3 little goodie bags for you guys to choose from. And I will also be pulling as I go today. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you will stick around. If you are a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you stopping by. And if you are a member of the channel, hey guys, what is up? I truly appreciate you guys taking time to stop by and watch this video. I appreciate you guys investing in the channel, and I can't wait till our live on my birthday. Well, it's for my birthday anyway. It'll be on the 11th of October, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys. So, all right. And with that said, I want you to know that I'm going to put a little video in for those of you guys who need a bit more time to see which goodie bag you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one goodie bag, there probably is going to be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Group 1, all of you that selected the green goodie bag, this is going to be your reading all about trick or treat. Is it a trick or is it a treat? What are you getting this Halloween? All right, so you can see you have a Kit Kat here. It's a cinnamon toast Kit Kat, which is super fun. That'll be fun to try. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. All right, you got some cards here. You got a bunch of charms. You got some toys as well. I'm going to get out my little charm dilly pop thingy-majig. Okay, I think you guys can see it pretty well. All right, I'm trying not to get the glare. Okay, let's see. So you got a SpongeBob. All right. You got Boo as well. Oh, this is the witch. I thought this was Boo. Okay, this is the witch. You got the witch, little witch kid. I forgot her name, but you got the witch kid from The Nightmare Before Christmas. You got Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie. I just love to say his name. You got a bunch of tiles and other charms. So let's go ahead and do those. We're just going to do it first. We're just going to do it how it goes. Okay? All right. So I keep moving it, but okay. So let's get into the letters here. We have a G. We have a Y. We have an X. We have a R and an Y. And you got a lot of, I think you got more letters than anybody else. We have a T and an S, an F, and an L. Oh, what's this? A J. Where'd the L go? I thought I saw an L. There you are. There's an L. Okay. Okay. And we have a K. I'll read them off again. And one more over here. We have an M. So some of the letters are repeating, which is not uncommon for my letter pulls here. I'm hearing Mercury. We have almost all the letters of Mercury. So Mercury, it might be a nickname. It could be a last name. It could be a road. It could be something in a natal chart. Okay, so we have M, G, Y, X, K, E, R, Y, M, L, T, S, F, J-A, all right? Also ER, someone might work in the ER. Okay, so let's get into these little charms here. Some of these charms are really special, and I saved them. So you have the wheel. You also have, what is this? What is this? You also have, oh, we have another G. So we have two G's, GG. That might be a nickname. You have the wheel, and you have the lovers. The wheel and the lovers. Okay, so, you know, I do think the wheel is turning, okay? It's turning for you, for the good and the bad of it, okay? And it feels like this could be in your relationships, okay? You may be a Libra. We have a spider web here. We have a high heel shoe. Okay, we have, someone might like the way your feet look. We have a superhero, Captain America. We have a charm, okay, with a saint in it. We have, what is this? Oh, you have a little unicorn, a My Little Pony Pegasus kind of thing. Oh, you have a little dragon. Oh, there's so much magic starting to flow here. Oh, you got the pink poop. You got the pink poop. Ooh, it's mad. It's mad. Okay, and we have a spider web over here. We have a purse and a red ball. Okay, that reminds me of The Shining. We have a house. We have a couple of astrology, Capricorn. Let me see, what is this? We have Libra. We have another little bitty charm here. Come on now. Let me pick you up. We have Capricorn. And what's over here? What's over here? Am I missing anything? A little bead. Little pretty. Oh, it's a vase. Maybe you do a little planting, little weeding. Maybe you water the flowers a lot, if you know what I'm saying. A refreshing drink. I think that's all. I think I got it all. Here's another vase, I think. Yes, another vase. Okay, so, well, we're starting off with a lot of interesting energy in your reading. Let's look at the charms. And there's a lot of magical energy here. I do feel like I do feel like with this saint charm here that you're protected. You're very protected. Perhaps you work with the saint, or you say a lot of prayers, or your faith is very strong. So I feel like, and this is interesting, I feel like for those of you who spend time with a saint or in prayer, I feel like you're protected from the variable of the unknown in your life. I do feel like all of you have a magical quality to you. You may be a Capricorn, you may be a Libra. You may have this someplace in your natal chart that's important. Like there's some kind of important aspect. You may have been highly affected by Capricorn and Pluto for the last 15 years, and we're moving out of that now. So there's a shifting of your energy, okay? And I feel like with this little witch here, I wish I could remember her name. I want to say Hex or something, but I can't remember. I feel like this little witch here has been kind of like using her mask as a shield from Oogie Boogie, okay? So Oogie Boogie can't really hurt her. And that's energy, not gender, okay? And it's like SpongeBob is just, you know, delighted always to be in the presence of this witchy energy. And I feel like part of this shifting energy is this witchy poo. Is it witchy poo? Is able to take off their mask and fully come into their own. And their own is this like really magical little kind of princess pony, prince pony, magical energy just flying around. And I feel like this, this, although, shrink it, I guess, belongs to the pony. It's like I am unbothered. Like there's nothing going to bother me anymore after all the stuff I've been through. There's nothing I can't get through. There's nothing that's going to bother me. Okay. You can't get to me anymore. Um, there's a lot of power here because there's been so much overcome. And the Lovers card, like people kind of get weird when the lovers card comes because they're like, oh, it's romantic love. No, this can be love of self. This can be someone who's really working on knowing themselves more and getting deeper into their own energy and really kind of falling in love with yourself. And the best kind of true love is when both people truly know each other. And I will say, real true love is only possible when each person truly knows themselves. And then you can truly love another. Now, some people don't like that and they get real triggered with your auntie. But I will just tell you, it's very hard to truly love another when you don't know yourself, when you don't truly know who you are, and you don't truly feel and love who you are. And that's a journey. And I would say that's the first journey to love we should probably make. And we don't. In fact, we're encouraged to kind of like love outwardly, like give outwardly. And we're told to love ourselves is bad. It's narcissistic. I'm not talking about narcissistic love here. I'm talking about knowing yourself, the good and the bad of it, and loving yourself enough to do the right things for yourself. Not necessarily being like vapid and shallow with it, although you should have pride in who you are, right? But being whole in your presence and purpose. Okay, let's get into the cards. So you have the Woods, which is the Blair Witch Project, the Blair Witch thing, the original one. Okay, this is the original Blair Witch. And, I feel this. I feel like you guys have been on a very long journey. The never-ending journey, the never-ending story. Only yours was dark and twisted and full of a lot of like really tough lessons. Lessons that probably left you wondering, like, do I really want to work here? Do I really want to be with this person? Do I really want to invest my time with these people? Who am I really? You may have had real health issues. Just a really tough lesson here about trusting yourself, knowing your limitations, knowing your boundaries. Okay? All right, let's see these other cards. We have the King of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Nine of Wands. Well, the Nine of Wands tells me that you have had to truly endure. You've had to endure a lot. You've had to become like a Jedi, right? Like a warrior. But, and I often tell people this, warriors are not born, they're made. Okay? You're not necessarily born a warrior. And definitely champions are made. And they're often made by loss, by getting their butts kicked a whole lot. They learn how to fight. They learn how to dodge and weave. They learn about intuition. They learn about compassion. They learn their own boundaries. And I feel like that's what you've done here. I feel like you've learned how to take care of yourself with the Queen of Swords. And I feel like this has been truly difficult. And I feel like it's taken a long time for you to kind of like come to a place where you could even think about like going into the next cycle of your life. Some of you guys have not come to a place where you can even imagine what the next part of your life is going to be like, because you've been fighting for so long, right? And the one thing a Queen of Swords can do is clear and cut. And you've been clear and cutting, not just with others, but with yourself. And I feel like you've been hardest on yourself. Okay. I feel like there's almost been a ruthlessness with yourself. You've looked at your toxic traits and been like, oh no, we're not going to do that anymore. The people who haven't been good to you, oh no, we're not going to do that anymore. And it's like you've been doing this for so long. And finally, you're getting to this place where you're like, okay, so now it's time for me to think about the next step. Because in this story, they didn't have a next step. So I feel like you were kind of stuck in this energy for a while where you were just like, I can't even imagine right now. I might be trying to manifest it, but when it really comes down to it, I can't really imagine. I'm trying to put this somewhere y'all can see. Y'all can see. You couldn't really imagine what that would look like. Okay. I want to get some more energy. So tell me about this next cycle. Tell me about the next cycle. I feel like there is a cup coming with this Page of Cups. And I want to talk about that. It's like getting ready for this next refreshment, this next... Tell me, what is this for my group one? What is this thing that they're going? I feel surprise here. I feel a lot of really good things that you haven't been able to imagine. And I feel like they want you to start imagining these good things. We have Blood Moon, illusion, uncertainty, narcissism. Yeah, I feel like you guys just haven't been able to imagine. And it's almost like some of you guys have been stuck in this energy of like, I don't want to be like them. Like, I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to be, listen, wanting to have material things does not make you selfish, okay? Wanting to have a nice life does not make you selfish. And I feel like you might be afraid that you're repeating a pattern or something like that. Understand, when we're breaking generational patterns around money and finances, that often we have to interact with those things, okay? In order to break those ties, break those curses, whatever you want to talk, whatever you want to say, talk about whatever you want to say. All right. So, and we have uncertainty, and, there's doubt here, and that's okay. Like, it's okay for you to doubt. It's okay for you to not be sure of how things are going to go. Anyone who tells you different they're not a human being. Okay. Sometimes we doubt. Sometimes we're not sure. Okay. We're just not. And that's okay, all right? Just don't let that uncertainty keep you here. Don't let it keep you frozen into a repeating cycle of not being able to get out of or get stuck, okay? And I think that's why the Three of Wands is here. I think it's time for you to start, like, what is it going to look like? What is it going to feel like? And getting your shit together and getting ready for the next cycle of your life, moving into transition, okay? Moving out of these illusionary states that have kept you in this woods, this hidden place of uncertainty, of narcissism. We have shadow, wholeness, integration, repressed emotions, okay? A lot of you guys are coming out of the woods. You're coming out of the shadow, okay? Your shadow work, your time of shadow work is coming to a close, and we are shifting. We're shifting our energy, okay? Three of Wands, okay? So Three of Wands encapsulates the first Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. So it's time for you to kind of like start thinking and visualizing and conceptualizing what does the next stage of your life look like? What do you want it to be? In a realistic way, okay? It's okay, like I said, it's okay to doubt it, but it's not okay to stay in a place that no longer serves you. And your shadow work is done. Like you've done that, okay? You've done as much as you can for now. Shadow work is one of those things that we're kind of working on, okay? It's like a thing we continue to work on. And you'll eventually go back. And I almost don't want to say that because it's just like, you'll eventually go back, and that can feel, it can feel like home to some people, and it can feel like, to other people. So give me some more energy for my group 1. This feels like a lovely treat, okay, that is following a very deep trick. Lots of shadow work, okay. Tell me more. We have stoicism, peacefulness, receptiveness, manifestation. Okay, so you're manifesting a beautiful, wonderful gift from the universe, okay? And it's time, and I spoke about this in another reading I did. It was the hot tea one, I think. And I think it was, I'm not going to say it, but here it is, okay? So that's interesting, all right? I think it was the first one. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I think it was. I might be wrong. Manifestation. Okay, you are manifesting a beautiful gift from the universe, okay? And it feels lovely, delightful, okay? It feels magical. It feels like something that it's going to make you happy. It's going to make you smile. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's get some more energy. Tell me more about this Page of Cups and this King of Wands. Tell me more about this. The King of Wands is the star of the show. Okay, we have the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay, a Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. All right. So it feels like a message. A message, like an email, a letter, a confirmation, a contract, something you've been actively manifesting. It's important that you think about it, that you reflect on it. Don't act too hastily, okay? I also feel like for some of you, this is a message from like confirmations from your guides that this is coming. So take what resonates here, okay? Tell me more about this. You may be the King of Wands energy. That's masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily dictate gender, okay? Being told to pull this out. This one right here. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, so I know we have 22 here, and that's a master number. And I feel like this is a number that your guides are giving you, that this is aligning, okay? 22s and 1111, okay? The 1111 corridor, as I'm being told. Portal, gateway, okay? I feel like it's going to answer a lot of questions for you as well. We have a few more cards here. I'm going to go ahead and take these 3. Okay. Tell me more about this. We have the Six of Wands. There's victory with this. You're going to be victorious. This, like I said, it's going to make you smile, okay? I feel like it's going to give you pause and take your time reflecting, okay? Don't, not everything you're offered will necessarily be the one. You're going to feel it, okay? You're going to know it, all right? You're going to want to move towards it with this 2 and 3 of Wands, okay? Let's see. We have the Two of Cups, okay? We have 2, 2, 2. So 22, 2, 2, 2, 2. Those are going to be numbers of alignment for you, okay? All right. We have, okay. And we have the Ace of Coins here. Okay. So money, new beginning, new connections as well. So this feels really good. It feels abundant. Okay. It feels like, um, first of all, it feels like there's someone who sees you. Okay. And this may be the person bringing this in to you or for you. Okay. This also could be your person coming in as well for some of you with a new beginning, a fresh start, or you meeting them. Okay. For many of you, this is like a new cycle starting. You're moving out of that, intense cycle we talked about. You're leaving your shadow work and you're moving forward. So you're going to have some miraculous number sequences appear, and those twos are very important about this alignment. I feel like when you're reflecting, when you're thinking about the next steps, when you're thinking about investing your time or your money or what have you, I feel like you need to look for the twos as validations from the universe, your goddess, whatever you work with, okay? Because twos are going to be really important for getting you to the new energy, the more refreshed, refined energy, okay? This is definitely a treat. This is definitely something you want. This is a victorious wish fulfillment, okay? This is something you've earned because you have healed probably more than you know, okay? And it's important that you kind of own that, okay? You've been wandering in the woods for a long time doing shadow work, working on yourself, and now it's time for your next cycle. And I feel like it's really important for you to start thinking about what you want your next cycle to look like, because it will help you further manifest this next step. Now, I think you guys have been manifesting this, but it's time, like, to think about it in a realistic way. What is your life realistically going to look like with this manifestation? Okay, get into it. All right, and then get into receivership. Okay, get into your feminine energy of receivership. That's not gender, again, that's energy. Okay, so what will it feel like to receive that? What does it feel like to have that life, that car, that whatever, that job, that thing that you need or that thing that you want, that thing you want to experience? And start connecting with the emotion of it. It will help. All right. If you can't conjure the emotion, look at the images. Okay. Start connecting with that. You might try grounding some. That might help you connect emotionally more. Sometimes we're not grounded when we can't really get into it, because it does help. Use music, use frequency, use what you need to get you there. Okay. Because it will help you see your manifestation and be able to imagine the next phase of your life. Okay. Because that does help. It really, really, truly does. So, all right, group one, that's what I received for you. It was definitely a treat. So, yes, I hope this was a helpful and entertaining and fun reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you're curious about my memberships, there's a little join button down below. You can hit that and a little video will pop up and talk about all my memberships. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the pumpkin goodie bag. This is your reading all about trick or treat. Is it a trick or is it a treat? We're going to find out. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. So you guys got a Reese's pumpkins. It is white pumpkins. All right, so that's the candy you got. And we got a lot of little charms and toys here, so we're going to pour those out on my little coffin tray. Lady Magdalene got this for my birthday last year, so I just love it. It's so helpful. I just love her. We have Boo. You got Boo. You have a spider. Oops, a purple spider. Okay. I have a big charm bag for like big objects like this, bigger, larger charms, and that's what came out of it. Um, we have a few cards. We'll get into those in a minute. Okay, you have some letters here. We'll go through the letters. We have A, R, O. I'll read them off here in a minute. We have, let's just pour them out, shall we? Oh, you have more letters than I thought. I didn't even know you got this many. Okay, you have more than I thought. Let's see. We'll get those right out for you. I usually fast forward this, but I don't think so this time. We're just gonna leave it in. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, do I have more over here? I do. Wow, you got more letters than I thought you did. I thought you only got a few. For real. I didn't know I pulled this many letters for this goodie bag situation. All right, I will read these all together for y'all. Okay, we have AROB, PAKTR, UVXE, LCCZ. Okay, I'm getting Arnold and Arby's, but I might be getting Arby's because I'm hungry. But there you go. You have a lot of charms. You have a teapot. Oh, I feel like such adorable energy here. We have a tarot card. I've been saving these charms for a special reading like this. We have the moon. Ooh, are you psychic? Are you psychic? We have the Batman. So mysterious. Are you an undercover superhero? We have a jaguar. Or is that a cheetah? That's a cheetah. We have another little elf. We have a little elf creature. We have a jaguar. We have a shell. Are you water element? We have tea and we have a shell here. Are you Pisces? Are you Cancer? We have a key. And we have a heart with a lock. Okay. We have a cross. We have, these are all these are all astrology. We have a Sagittarius. You may be a Sagittarius. Let's see what this one is. You may be an Aquarius. I want to hold those. I want to hold those for some reason. So we're going to hold on to those. Well, if I can get them up. Look. You all have to be nice to me. Okay. We have a Taurus. Okay. We have a Pisces. No, Cancer. Cancer. I feel that. And we have a Leo. Okay, Leo with the kitty cat. We have Cancer. We have the two skeletons intertwined. And then we have the lock with the key here. Maybe someone's trying to lock you down. Trying to lock it down. Elephants here. We have two elephants. We have two elephants. Oh, wow. And these two skeletons coming together. And this shell here, which I forgot the name of it, but it could indicate ancestor presence here. And then we have the moon. I feel like you are we have a Taurus energy here with this this bull, and it can also be Capricorn, which we talked about Capricorn, I think. I feel like either you're in a relationship that someone is going to try to like lock you down, or you're dating someone who wants to get more serious, or you're attracting someone who's going to want to be more serious. They may actually want like marriage or something. But we have the moon here. I feel like there's something hidden as well. Also, I feel like this energy of you may be very intuitive, highly psychic, highly empathic. Um, and there's this energy, I just feel this energy with Boo of like this preciousness, this like wanting to protect, wanting to take care of. Because we all want to protect and take care of Boo, right? She is adorable. We love Boo. And then we have this powerful Leo energy here. Um, and so I want to get into the cards. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to move this up here, right up here, and let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, we have Dance, Suspira, and we have Curse, which is, oh, I just went blank. The Ring. I was like, the Ring, I just went blank. Oh no. Okay, so I feel a very strong feminine energy with this group. I feel a very powerful feminine energy. You may be very feminine. That's not gender, okay? There's grace here. You may also be a witch or very witchy or bohemian. You also may be very creative. You may be very musical, very artsy. You may create your own business, or you may be in school for art, or you may be in school for something creative. You may dream of being creative. I'm seeing like masks, somebody creating masks and headpieces. I'm seeing like shirts and things like that. I'm also seeing like candles and herbalism. Um, and I'm reading this here as like electronics, as the internet. That's what's coming from this card for me right now. Okay, so let's see what these other cards have. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, we have the Chariot. We have Temperance. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. Okay. All right. So, you know, I feel this energy here of, you know, we start here with the Ten of Swords. Okay. So there is a lot of pain with that. Okay. And I'm being pulled to the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this is someone who was probably overtly aggressive, either, you know, physically, maybe verbally with you. This is someone who really took you to a place of just, I can't. I don't want to. I can't do this anymore. Okay. And it feels, like I said, terribly painful. It may have brought out this Knight of Swords in you where you were just like on the defense. Like, don't come for me. You may have become a little hyper vigilant as well. And I feel exhaustion with the Ten of Swords. I feel like I've been through so much. I can't do it anymore. You know, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't have to do it anymore. Just stay away. Just stay away. And I feel like you meant that. Like, it wasn't like, oh, things are so whatever. I think you meant that, you know. And I think you leaned into kind of like a time of healing with Temperance here. And I'm surprised the Hermit card isn't here. And I think you stayed in that for a while, this time of healing. I want to learn more about this, like healing energy. Tell me more about this, because it feels like for some of you, there's something about potions or elixirs or healing elixirs. You may have used herbalism. You may have used a craft. You may have used multiple modalities to heal this. There may have been like physical issues as well that you've had to deal with to heal this. But tell me more. Tell me more. October Oracle. Tell me more about is this a trick or is this a treat? It feels, group 1 came from a lot of density too. We have cleanse, purify. I feel like that's what you had to do. You had to cleanse and purify your life. You may still be in this energy where you're cleansing of a curse here. Okay, I'm being pulled to the curse now. Before I was pulled to the electronics. Now I'm pulled to the curse here. You literally are cleansing or have been cleansing a curse from your life that's been repeating, okay, for some of you. A generational pattern or something you've been doing in a relationship. Perhaps the people that you've been in relationships with, the kind of people, okay, or kinds of behavior, all right? This could also be online, all right? You may be cleansing your online presence or changing your online presence. This also could be a call for you to do some cleansing and purifying of your space. Could be also your internet space, okay? It's maybe time for you to cleanse your internet friends list, all right? We have emotionally haunted, okay. Yeah, for those of you who are having lingering thoughts of people, you can't quite get them off your mind, although they were toxic and not good for you, although we're in the Ten of Swords, but it's kind of lingering here. It may be time for you to do some cleansing work, okay? This won't be for all of you. If it's you, Some of you have already done this, okay? And I feel the energy of the universe, your guides through this Temperance card coming in to help you. So if you need help with this, ask for help. Also ancestors. There's ancestor energy here for you, okay? All right. Tell me more about this healing. I think to a degree, all of us are emotionally haunted by something, okay? But at some point, we have to choose to let it go. Now, many of you had chose that with the Two of Wands here. Like you made some conscious choices about where you wanted to go. Through this healing, it gave you clarity. That's often what happens when you purify and cleanse. Now, purifying and cleansing, usually it's more than one time. It's a process. People think, oh, I purified and cleansed for 30 minutes. I did whatever that was. It can be frequency music. It can be healing baths. It can be, smoke cleansing. It can be a lot of different things. Okay, I did it for 30 minutes. I'm done. No, like sometimes, especially if you've never really done that, it can take time. It can take a lot of time. When I was first getting out of bed after being bedbound for like 6 years, I did cleansing work multiple times a day. Like when I mean multiple, okay, with multiple modalities. And it helped me get out of bed. But I leaned heavy into purifying and cleansing work. So it can take time, okay? So there's just this energy of like with the Two of Wands, which the Two of Wands contains the Ace of Wands as well. This is how I'm reading it. So through that, you get clarity and you get inspiration. And for many of you, you get this motion with the Chariot here. You get forward motion. You're able to implement these inspired thoughts, okay? You're able to implement them in some really beautiful ways, okay? And it feels like you'll be supported here with the Six of Cups. You're going to be supported. And we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's going to be successful, okay? Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this successful manifestation. Okay, we have abundance, financial, emotional, spiritual. Okay, so abundance is coming. Okay, this is a treat. This is a good thing. Abundance is coming through this healing. Okay, this healing energy. A lot of you guys are working with it right now. Some of you guys, you're moving forward. Okay, and you're in the Chariot. You're moving forward. You're doing the thing. okay? And what's coming for you is a yummy white Reese's, okay? It's delicious and you're going to love it, okay? And people are going to want to help take care of Boo, your Boo. They're going to want to invest in Boo, okay? Because Boo may be like a Leo. She might be, he might be, they might be entertaining. Okay, they might make a great product. Okay, they might come to the interview and blow people's socks off. All right, they might be just what they're looking for. All right, so that might be how it works out, because we have divine timing at work. Have patience. Okay, it's all going to play out perfectly, just for you. Okay, all right, let's get some more energy. Tell me more about my group 2. This treat, this beautiful treat. We have talking heads, gossip, two-faced people. Okay, you guys, sweet little Boo, you need to be careful. Okay, be careful who you invest your time with. Be careful who you tell. Now, here's the thing. Do not tell people what you're doing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Do not tell people what you're doing, because they will throw hateful gossip on it. And you don't want that. You don't want that, okay? You want to manifest this. You want this to come to you as cleanly as possible, okay? So don't tell people. Do not tell people what you got going on, okay? We have a social media fast is needed. And what I'm getting from this, we had that with this. I feel like some of you guys who are trying to manifest something online, sometimes less is more. Okay? Sometimes more is more, and sometimes less is more. And you have to learn how to read it. And how do you do that? You have to, first of all, go with your gut, take care of yourself, and pay attention. Pay attention to your flow. Pay attention to how Spirit wants you to manifest, okay? Because your walk, your life, your manifestation is different from other people's, okay? So pay attention. Also, some of you may have people online talking about you, okay? Definitely a trick, all right? Definitely a tricky part of your reading here. And I'm thinking they want to talk about it. So this may be a second part of your reading, little Boo. That Batman energy is coming in to let you know, listen, undercover, let me tell you, there are some people talking about you. Okay, she's got it all together. Needs no one. Independent queen. Ooh, they don't like that. Like, why don't you come to lunch with us? Why don't you invite us over? Why don't you talk to us? Why don't you get in group chat with us? Why aren't you on our server? Why didn't they come to the party? Why didn't they come to my barbecue? Why are they so antisocial? Do they think they're better than me? Do they think they're better than us? They do. They're snobby. They're snotty. Yeah, they're talking about this independent queen, and it doesn't mean feminine gender. It's energy, okay? I feel like also there may be somebody in your family who doesn't like your independence. Ooh, and it may be what's holding little Boo back from being big grown-up Boo, Don't let people hold you back, okay? Don't let their words keep you from doing the thing you want to do, okay? Because sometimes that's an obstacle. Spirit wants us to stop caring about so much about what people think of us and walk in our authenticity. Understand that many of us here today are foundation builders for the age of Aquarius. And a few years from now, people are going to look at your work and be like, oh, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing content. There may be an online library of people like you that are referenced. Yes, it could be like that. You should check out XXX's, whoever's videos, or you should check out, this person in the gallery. Their work will change you, or their music, or their candles, or their herbalism changed my life, or whatever it is, whatever this is. Don't let these people keep you. And I got to tell you, it's part of walking a path like this. It's part of learning to what? Listen to our intuition and push the haters aside. We don't care. Learn to not care, okay, about the haters. Learn to transmute that shit, okay? Learn to transmute it. We have mirrored souls, twin flames, evil, cleanse. Okay. Also, some of you guys are pulling someone who thinks they're your twin, and they're not. Okay, straight up, I'm going to tell you. You are pulling someone who's going to say they're your twin, and they're not. Okay? And you're going to need to cleanse yourself from this person if you let them in your life. And how will you know they're not your twin? Because, baby, you're going to know. They're not going to be good for you. They are going to cause you a lot of problems. They're not going to be faithful. And when your true twin, and this card keeps coming out, I almost want to pull it from the deck, because I got to tell you, the twin flame journey is full of toxicity. Okay, it can be very full of toxicity. Much prefer the divine counterpart route, which is a matured twin flame, as I see it. Okay, but I feel like there's a lot of people who think they're twins, but they don't understand. Like, when twins meet, it's magical. Okay. Now, a manipulative, narcissistic person can create that effect. Okay. So you have to be real careful. But what you will find with someone who is fake, they create a lot of negativity. A lot of times they will cut you off from people, places, and things that you enjoy and you like. They start to isolate you. They will definitely use you. Okay. So you have to become aware of that. For those of you that this applies, just pay attention, okay? Pay attention when people start showing up. And listen, when you start making money and people start showing up, be careful, okay? The people who were there before, you popped off, those are your people. The people who show up afterward, well, some of them may very well be your people, but some of them are there to use you. Okay, to take what they can and split, especially if they're making money off you. All right, so keep that in mind. A couple more messages. Okay. We have remembrance, memories, nostalgia. I feel like you're pulling in some people, a group of people, probably supporters. Okay, supporters. So that's definitely a treat. We have remembrance, memories, nostalgia. Okay. And you'll remember them, like new friends, new connections here. There's a lot of positive treat energy here. Okay. But there's definitely energy of beware. Beware of the trickster. Beware of the tricks. Okay. We have walking away, which I think, be aware that there will be people you have to walk away from as your treat manifests. There will be people who are there to use you, okay? There are people there who will gossip about you. So I feel like, again, you need to remember to guard your words. Don't tell people more than they need to know, okay? And watch what they tell other people. Test them first. Okay? Vet them first. People shouldn't just come into your inner circle and everything's just peachy keen, right? Take time. Get to know them. Not everyone deserves your story, okay? And be aware there will be people that you have to walk away from. I feel like this is like, yes, boo, you're going to have a beautiful treat, but beware of the tricksters, okay? And I get this with this card as well. Like the spying that I just talked about. Like people will spy on you and gossip about you. So again, boo, please just watch what you say and to who you say it to. And I think if you tell them certain things and you watch what happens, I think there will be a tell. I think you will kind of know who it is, okay? And although that's kind of a trick that you're doing, it really is a treat for you because you're going to be able to find out who it is. And you'll be like, aha, I caught you. I am the Batman. And I caught you in a web of your own deceit. Ha ha, I caught you. So it'll be a little bit like that because you'll be like, ah. And it also may be like, I don't know. I just lost a friend. But if you heed this warning, you may not make them a friend yet. You may make them a acquaintance, which is a whole lot different than losing a friend. You know what I'm saying? So just keep the warnings in mind, but look forward to your treat because you definitely have some beautiful, abundant energy coming to you. People wanting to give. That is your treat. People wanting to give to you. There's going to be forward motion out of a very tough time. Lots of healing. You're probably in the healing energy right now. If not, you're moving towards it, okay? There's abundance. And before we go, I want you to think about what is abundance to you. Now, for me, like 10 years ago, abundance was like millions of dollars, right? Or I don't know, now it would be billions because money, you know, it costs like $5 for milk or whatever. I don't drink real milk, so I don't really know how much real milk is. But you know what I'm saying? Like what, after everything as a collective we have been through, what is abundance? Okay, what does it really look like? Spiritual, physical, emotional, financial. Maybe even write it down. It's probably, if you guys have done spell work, abundance may look different today than when you did the spell or you did the prayer or you did the chanting. And here's the thing about the universe. It responds actively to where you are. So maybe recalibration of the abundance, what it really looks like. Sometimes abundance is safety. Sometimes abundance is wellness, it's health. Sometimes abundance is having family, people you can count on, people who are close to you. Sometimes abundance is not billions of dollars, but having more than enough, being financially well, right? Having a house, having a home that no one can take from you, having a car that always runs, things like that. You know, sometimes abundance isn't being a billionaire because we've seen what that can do, right? All right, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and enjoyable and entertaining reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you're curious about my memberships, you can hit that little join button down below by my name, and a little video will pop up and tell you all about it. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the black goodie bag. This is going to be your reading all about trick or treat. Is it a trick? Is it a treat? So this is going to be your Halloween type reading type thing. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing you have is a pumpkin caramel from Russell Stover's. These things are so good. They are so good, you guys. They're super yummy. Oh, I knocked him backwards. Anyway, that's your candy. And you have a Ouija board as a toy. Let me get my charm board here. Okay. All right, so we have a little Ouija board there. That's the toy. And you got some larger charms here. So we're going to go ahead and You got letters and charms. Some of them are a little bit bigger. We're just going to go through the letters. We have a Z. I'm going to read them again. So we have a D, D, Z, I, B, B-I-D-Z. That sounds like a band from the 90s, doesn't it? We have an M, M, T, K, MTK. Again, a boy band from the 90s. B-I-D-Z, MTK. That sounds like a boy band, doesn't it? E, N, Q. Will it be another boy band? We don't know. Maybe a girl band this time. NQI. That's another one. NQIP on the tip. I'm telling you, these are funny. We have another N, 9-inch nails. Do we have any more? Okay. We have O, no. That is your auntie's favorite word. No. Oh, I flipped them. Oh, well. We have another N, so none. None of your business. That's what I'm hearing. None of your business. Okay. All right. So we have B-I-D-Z, M-T-K-E, N-O, well, N-O is N-Q, I-P, N-O-N. Okay. So B-I-D-Z, M-T-K-E, N-Q-I-P, none. So it sounds like a roster for a boy band. I'm just saying. Yeah, so we have a rose. You got a lot of charms here, along with this Ouija board situation. You have a heart. You have a shopping cart and a hand. Look at this hand. Okay, you have a big donut. Listen, I think donuts are the perfect food. You know, they are. You could do anything with a donut. You could put apples in a donut. You could put carrots in a donut. You could put squash in a donut. You could put meat. Okay, I won't say that. Okay, we're going to keep going. Okay, we have a little top. Oh, this is a shell. But also, I thought it was a top. Okay, it's a shell. We have another rose. Oh, you could be getting roses soon, group 3. We have a clear stone, which feels like a clear crystal quartz. We have a witch. You might be a witch with this here and this little charm. Yeah, you might be a witch if we have a Mickey Mouse type key here. You might be a witch of Hecate. Okay, I was going to say another word, but my tongue is heavy. We have a spider. Yeah. Lots of witchy vibes here. Ooh, we have Snow White. I didn't see you, honey. There you are. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Here's a drink for you, Snow White. Here's your shopping cart and your roses. Okay. There they go. I feel like all this is hers. And here's your big donut because I like them too. Okay. All right. So we have a Taurus emblem here. You may be a Taurus. Okay. You are goddess of love energy here. Okay, we have Libra. You may be a Taurus or a Libra. You may be ruled by Venus. We have after all this time. Aww, it's beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see it. We have the spider here, that top. I want to get to these over here. They're all in the corner. Come on now. Get out of the corner. Don't be shy, Miss Snow White. Don't be shy with me. I know. I know. On the other side, you are secretly. We have a Gemini. There we go. You have a dual nature, don't you? That's okay. One for the public and one for you know who. You know who. Okay, we have the sun, which is very much a Leo energy there. We have a house. I'm getting Dorothy, Wizard of Oz vibes. You may be into Wicked or have like seen the movie or something like that, or something about the movie. We have a turtle, earth sign energy in the house. Okay, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have a cat, Leo again. Leo showing up again. We have a big old spider. Yeah, there's that dual nature. She's sweet, but don't fuck with her. She's sweet, but don't come for me, bitch. Don't come for me because I am this over here. I am this. You may be a child of Lilith as well. Like, I'm a lot of things. You do not want to mess with me. Okay, we have Aries. There it is. There's that fire. Okay, I understand. Also, six. Six is a number. 6666, 66, 6, 6. You may like Star Wars with that order 66, okay? I'm not saying that's a good order. I'm just saying that's what it brought to mind. We have Pisces. Okay, Pisces in the house. We have another heart. They're going to love me. They're going to love me. Elephant. Elephant never forgets. And that cat. That kitty cat. That kitty cat. You got that kitty cat, Miss Snow White. Okay, I want to leave these here for some reason. I don't know. We're going to move you like this. You're still the star of the show, okay? You're still the star. Listen, it's energy, not gender. Don't get hung up on gender, all right? We don't want to do that, okay? All right, I'm putting them over there so I can see them. Okay, we have fire. Fire, fire, Frankenstein. Okay, which I'm a big Bride of Frankenstein fan, so by default, I'm a Frankenstein fan, okay? And, you know, fire. You may be a fire sign. You may be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Which is cool. Lots of passion there. But also, don't burn down the windmill, okay? I guess he didn't really burn it down, sort of. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you're given a new life kind of thing, and you know, this is lightly based on Frankenstein, but when you're given new life, don't be self-destructive. Don't self-sabotage is what I'm getting, okay? All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have Five of Cups. Death. Ooh, wow. Ooh. We have the Five of Swords. So 55 is going to be a really powerful number. There's change coming in. Change. We have the Moon. And we have Strength. Okay, let me shift these around so you guys can see a little better. Is it a trick or is it a treat? Well, there's change afoot for you. Okay. And this has been hiding from you. Even though I think you're very psychic. It feels like there has been a lot of regret, a lot of hurt. I think there's been a lot of grief. This feels sad. Okay, your group feels sad. There may have been depression here. You may have been processing loss. This is the dual nature. I think you've been kind of hiding this from people, repressing this, probably so you could function better, you know. And I understand that. It's difficult, you know, when you are depressed or you've had something traumatic happen. It's difficult to continue in everyday life, you know. But I feel like you did. I want to make sure you guys are, yeah, you're plugged in. Okay. But you did. And you know, this Five of Swords, look at that sword. You know, this was, I just feel like I feel when I see this Five of Swords, this Five of Cups here, I feel lost. I feel lost and confused. It's like the clarity just wouldn't come. The clarity just wouldn't come. Tell me more. Tell me more. Why is this happening? Reservations, communication, confirmation. Yeah, it feels like somebody is being, the word like cruel. Someone's being cruel. Playful children. Immature. I'm hearing immature. One more. Immature with their words. Two more. Zombie maze. Confused, disoriented. There could be drinking involved. The craft. Magic, chemistry. I think that's the moving on energy. I feel like in order to get out of this energy, you have to do something to shift it. Okay. So this is your tricky treat. Okay. I feel like almost every group has had like a kind of tricky treat going on. You have to lean into your magic. Okay. You have to lean into your practice, whatever it is, to get out of this situation. You have to lean into your, it's not going to happen like outside yourself. Yes, you need to seek professional help, okay, as well, like counseling and therapy. But you also, I feel like some of you guys have, the message I'm getting here is like some of you guys have fallen away from the practices that served you and helped you stay in balance, okay? And some of you guys have forgotten. It's part of what's hidden from you. Part of what's hidden from you is your healing power, the power to help you heal yourself, okay? And, you know, that can be an amazing discovery when you literally begin to understand how your healing magic, your healing power, and other modalities begin to work together. And this can be in different ways and different modalities. Like, go seek help. Okay, I want you to seek professional help. Okay, always. But also, pay attention to your body. Okay, pay attention to your soul. You know, maybe your soul needs to go fly a kite. You know, maybe your body needs to eat more green vegetables or less sugar. You know, maybe you need to clean your diet up a little bit. And this can have nothing to do with weight, physical weight, and everything to do with where you are spiritually. And beginning to listen to yourself will also sharpen your psychic intuition. And I feel like a lot of you guys are highly intuitive. The Ouija board is here. Okay, that tells me you're highly psychic, you're intuitive, you're probably a witch or have witchy inclinations. I feel like there's a transformation for you coming with this leaning more into your magic, your craft, your practice. Okay, I feel like this is where the hidden stuff really gets revealed to you, is leaning into whatever this card represents. Okay, and it's something that you've worked at. Okay, it's something that you've put time and effort into, but you may have not fallen away, but maybe not practiced it recently, or as intensely. And I feel like there is a radical transformation coming in this area that's going to reveal more to you. And for some of you, it's going to develop your psychic sense more and hidden abilities, these gifts of spirit, these gifts of healing. For some of you, there's a deep level of healing coming, okay? And I feel it for fire signs and cardinal signs, okay? This deep, like, well of healing that's coming from fire. It's coming from divine fire, okay? And some people heal differently than others. And it feels very cleansing and very activating at the same time. And I feel like it doesn't matter if you are a fire sign. If you're watching this, this is for you. If you have made it this far into the reading, this is for you, okay? I feel like this energy is going to come in a pronounced way, okay? You're going to feel invigorated by it. Okay, tell me more. And it happens on your own timeline. This is your treat, okay? It happens when it's best for you. It's very individual. Sometimes I can say when it will or align it with something astrologically, but in this case, there's not. It's very individual. We have Halloween, celebration, special occasion, reunion. Okay. Now, I will say Halloween might have some special significance here. There may be the beginning of a shift. Okay. There may be a new awareness. I feel like for some of you, you may on Halloween have some kind of experience with spirit in particular, or a spirit. You may have a new guide show up. You may have a new gift begin to show up as well. That won't resonate for all of you, okay? So don't lock in a time, but don't be surprised if something kind of spooky happens around Halloween. As you know, the veil is thinner at that time, etc. And the veil right now is always thin. But even at Halloween, Samhain, it is still getting thinner. So imagine like every day it's pretty thin, right? So we're going thinner. So you're bound to see something or feel something kind of strange, okay? If you don't, that's okay too. That's valid. We have candy apple, sweet on you, kind, okay? We have sleepy hollow, nightmares, losing sleep, okay? Now, I feel like there is fear here with the nightmares, losing sleep, okay? I want to move this over here. And it's laying on the craft. What is this about? What is this about? It almost feels like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this one. And let's do this one. I want to know. What is this fear about? Why is this fear? Why is this fear here over the craft? Why is this fear? Because I feel a couple things, and I just need I need the cards to tell me. Why is this fear here on the craft? We have Master of Knowledge. Okay. Okay. Well, we have quite a few. I'm going to take this one. We have Saint Lazarus, back to life, being healed, being helped, saint of the poor and the sick. Okay, so I feel like your fear around the craft or your fear in general is being healed. I do feel like there may have been someone who threw fear at you or fear around you, and it may have manifested as like depression, or sadness or grief. That won't be for all of you, okay? But I feel like with the St. Lazarus card here, I feel like there's a coming back to life. There is a being healed. There is like a resurrection, if you will. and an awareness, okay, of this situation with fear, these sleepless nights, this nightmare situation. For some of you guys, there's something going on in astral, and you need to lean into your craft, your practice, and get a hold of that, okay? Do what you do, all right? That will not apply for all of you. If it's you, you know, okay? Don't force it to fit if it's not you, okay? If you're having bad dreams and things like that, do some cleansing work, okay? Cleanse your energy. That's going to be the best thing you can do. If you are familiar with St. Lazarus, this is an open invitation to, work with his energy, okay, to be healed, to get reinvigorated, okay. He's also really good for helping with financial things. Like if you need money now, call St. Lazarus kind of thing. Be respectful. He's a very good energy, very powerful energy. Okay, let's get some more tarot on this. Okay, so tell me more about this. I feel like there's a protective energy around you with the candy apple. Candy apples are covered in sugar, like a sugar glaze, and I feel that around like this apple, like you're the good fruit being protected from the harshness of this, okay? I feel like this nightmare energy may be something about like people hating on you, people talking about you as well, and it could have led to this like depression, confusion energy. This could be in your family. It feels personal. We have contamination. That feels painful. I'm hearing like contaminated relationships, contaminated finances. Something contaminated your finances. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Beakers. Ooh, that's painful. This feels like you just cannot, in whatever area that is contaminated, you just cannot seem to like get going. And it leads you down a road where you just kind of like make a full circle and like I just can't, I can't get a break for nothing. Like I can't get it, I can't win for losing. I don't know if you've ever heard that term before. I just can't. So why even try, And it feels like it's almost like this started in one area of your life, and it's almost like it spread. I'm seeing it spread through the veins of your life. And I feel like some of you guys feel a bit hopeless about this situation. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is a portal of a new beginning, okay, happening for you. And I want you to notice, see the red on the apples and see the red of this portal, okay? This is a new beginning, good news, money, a possibility, of a job or, new clients, or someone tips you really well, or you get a bonus. It's good news, sweet on you, kind, someone being kind to you, okay? Tell me more about this, this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about the sweet on you, kind energy. We have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. I love this card because it's a whole plant. Like it's a plant and a receptacle. Yeah, what else about that? We have the Seven of Torches. Oh, beautiful. I feel protected manifestation here with aliens. Feels like Aquarian energy. It feels like this is going to feel weird to you. This good new beginning, this growth, and I'm reading that intuitively, this growth with the Page of Pentacles, this it feels happy. But with the Seven of Torches, I also feel a little defensive. I feel a little on edge. It's going to take you time to adjust to this. It will feel very, very weird for you, okay? But you're being asked to trust your intuition, to trust, your practice, to trust the thing that you lean on, okay? You're being asked to do that, okay? Tell me more. Okay, no reversals. We have the Page of Books. Really just this beautiful, good energy. Just the energy of clarity, the energy of knowing. The Five of Books. And, I feel like give me one more because it feels a certain way. Okay, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you may feel like there's competition here, or you may feel like it's not going to last. You may struggle with feeling like you deserve this, but you do, okay? And it's for you. It's for you. And I feel like it may take you time to settle in, but this is definitely a treat. And it's a tricky treat. I should have called this a tricky treat video because there's a lot of tricky treats here, okay? But this is a delightful energy at the end of the day. This is something that's powerfully manifesting for you, and it's going to make you feel really good. And I can't wait to see what it is. It feels like could be money. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. It feels like for a lot of you, it's in different areas of your life. Money, finance, career. But I also feel like relationships, okay? Relationships coming through as well. People you can count on. People who you can rely on and they can rely on you. All right? Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a fun, entertaining, and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to know what my memberships are about, there is a button down below by my name. You can hit that and a video will pop up and you'll find out all about my memberships. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.